What is going on, people? This is your boy Rich Latta here tonight, and we're going to be watching the Minnesota Lynx and the Las Vegas Aces. Going to be a hell of a game tonight. This stream is sponsored by Outlier.bet. Make sure you check the description in the video. Get your free trial today, and we're going to be using their product React Live to follow everything, and you guys will see the cool things you can do with it. We've got a lot of fun to have. If you guys aren't familiar with Outlier is a research app that gives sports bettors the data, the context, and the confidence to make smarter picks. You can stop betting with vibes, gain confidence in your bets with the player trends, the matchup context, and the line movement, all the data that you need in one place. So if you want to support this channel, you will support my sponsors, and I'll get a little kickback, give me a little taste, and you'll get to work on the product for free for a whole evening. But yeah, man, it's gonna be pretty cool tonight. Aces against the Lynx, and it is in Las Vegas. Should be getting started in just a moment here. And I will show you guys what Outlier's React Live looks like. We're going to be following it as soon as it pops up. But this is the game details for the current Liberty and Sun game going on right now. Saying you can't hear me. Can you hear me now, Bruce? I feel like I can hear myself, but let me double check. Let me double check here. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, 1 2. How about now, Bruce? Let me know. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. 1 2. We back. How about now, Bruce? Let me know. Yep. 1 2. We back. How about now, Bruce? Okay. Sounds all right. I can hear it through my phone and all that. I was playing that, so maybe just close it out and come back in. It'll let you do your thing there. Let's see what we got. We are just waiting for tip off here. Gonna be a good game, and tomorrow we got that huge Fever versus Dream game coming, and that's gonna be a war, to say the least. Looks like the Hall of Fame stuff is on right now. Mike D'Antoni is going in. I look at him as a guy that rode Kobe Bryant to the ground at the end. So that, is always interesting there. So 30-26, Washington in front of the Sparks at the moment. But yeah, man, anything you guys want to ask about, talk about, you can send your super chats in, support the channel as well, and we will answer those questions for you. Anything you guys want my take on, I will make sure I make that happen for you. So, as far as who's going to win tonight, man, looks like the Lynx are 28-7. The Vegas Aces are 24-11. They've both already clinched playoff spots. The Lynx are probably trying to get a couple more wins here so they can lock up that 1 seed for them. Familiar place the last couple years. Soon as those details are live, we will get it going. But yeah, man, it's gonna be good. We got our sound effects loaded up. Got our bombs. We got all that stuff. Turn this one down a little bit. A little aggressive right there. Got our gunshots and all that. So make sure you hit that like button as well. And it's about to get underway any minute now. So I just want to get in here a couple minutes early and all that. Make sure you are sharing the link and all that. So let's see what I got here. Let's see what I got right here. So that's Mark Few up there from Gonzaga. Um, like I said, the Hall of Fame thing is on right now in Springfield, Massachusetts, my hometown, um, where I was born and raised. But yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time tonight. Can't wait for this game to start. I want to see how everybody's getting guarded. You know, I want to see what Asia Wilson does. I want to see how Collier looks. Been a couple weeks now since she's back. 7:59, so it should be popping up any second now. Let's see what we got. This will pop up shortly. So I'm going to full screen myself until the scoreboard pops up. Watch now. Let's see. Nothing. 8 o'clock. Where we at? There we go. Live. I think I'm going to watch on the TV. Why not? Barely use the TV up here. Let me switch the camera to. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So I'll just be looking over to the left, but I am definitely paying attention to you guys. I can see everything right here. And let's get it going. I guess in a second we will be able to jump in there. All right, man. Let's get it. Let's get it going, man. We're starting. They are showing the Aces championships from the past couple years. They're showing some of the Lynx ones last decade. Make sure you guys check out our partners.
Check your socials because there's
So how haven't like the Valkyries clinched? All right, Jordan Kent, Ice Young on the call. There will be plenty of glaze, I imagine, on the commentary. So right now they're kind of previewing the inside-out game. Feast Collier is averaging 19 points in our comeback so far. Kayla McBride, 103 made threes in the league. She's just on fire, an ultra competitor. Really enjoy her game. So they're talking about Jackie Young. She's 18, 4, and 6 right now. Becky Hammond is getting a low profile here. I love that damn music. It's so epic. see. Let's see. Yeah, we got Courtney Williams on here, one of my favorite players in the league, so I hope she has a big game. It's showing Cheryl Reeves. She has a lifetime 666 winning percentage. That's right, the devil. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know in the comments at this point. Please let me know. Can I get you to type the number 1 if you were with me? Who you guys think is going to win? Let me know. Ace is wearing white at home. Real traditional here. One, okay, appreciate you. A little better. Bruce, you got to turn your device up. I'm listening to myself on my phone. I can hear myself just fine, but let me see. I think we are off. Let's get it. And here we go. You guys will see. Oh, Vonda, what's going on? Vonda been a member for the channel for quite a while. Appreciate you, Vonda. I think I'm going to go with the Lynx, man. The Lynx is just cold. There's Asia off the rip. Tasha Howard for 3. That's not, I don't think, the shot that they want is Natasha Howard putting up a 3. Here goes Chelsea for 3. Bang! Here comes Olivia. They're not really running pick and roll. They're running a little bit of a motion right now. Olivia going around. Got Alyssa on the switch. Pulls the 3 in the face for Olivia Miles. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Unk alert. I'm Unk. I'm Unk. Early foul there. That mid-range is super pretty. Chelsea Gray's shot going in always like baffles me because the way like it leaves her hand, it seems like her body is like going like back, but her hands are going forward. Asia pulls up in mid-range, big bricks. Here comes Olivia. Oh, she loses the handle, and Wilson goes out of bounds, runs into the little kid, checks on him to make sure he's okay. And here comes, oh, steal. Turnover by Olivia. Jackie pulls up, kicks it to Nalissa. Nalissa for the layup. Asia Wilson, 25 a game, 9 boards. Olivia Miles runs by layup, barely challenged by Wilson. 7-5 on my screen. I am not paying attention to the scoreboard that you guys see on my screen because it's slightly ahead of me. Cat M Blue, what's going on? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Uh-oh. Here's Collier. Tips off. Back to Jackie. Looks like a high screen and roll from Wilson. Jackie rejects it, steps into Talbot. Kind of got away with 2 steps, but it was a gather, and she gets it. 9-5 aces. Here comes Collier. Here comes Court, the stud. Where we at? Probing. Olivia's probing. Hits a step back on Nalissa in the face. Olivia Miles, super confident. Appreciate you. Oh, they triple team Asia. She kicks it to Nalissa Smith. Blows it at the rim. Chelsea Gray, super low. And Jackie Young throws it away for where Wilson couldn't reach. Tough defense by the Lynx. Side step. And here goes Wilson. Oh, Miles to the corner. Kicks it. Collar short. Chelsea sizing up Courtney. Asia for 2. Aces up 11-8. They haven't done anything with Kayla McBride yet, which is kind of a shock. And it's stolen by Jackie. Jackie taking it to the rim. Doesn't really get a great look as Miles challenges without fouling. Talbot has been in the tanning room out in Vegas. I know it's hot. Y'all think about the sponsors that Olivia Miles is gonna get with the glasses and stuff like that. Oh my God, she's gonna make so much bread. 3, no. 3 for Jackie. Big bricks. They gotta get Kayla McBride. They gotta run Kayla off of something. High screen. Olivia downhill to Howard, who makes the layup right there over Asia Wilson. Natasha Howard, that's her bread and butter. 15-7, started the All-Star game. Gray, the fadeaway not working as Jewel Lloyd has stepped in. And she's pulling for 3. Big bricks. And here comes nice pass by Olivia. Floats it right over for Collier. Super easy. Jackie kicks it back. A 3 for Asia from the top, and it's good. Where are we at? Well, let's take a look at some of these statisticals right here. Asia's been getting it popping. She's got 7, as you can see on here. Nothing. I turned my head and I missed the magic trick, apparently. 14 up. And I don't know if you guys can see on React Live, the lines actively change during the game. What a pass by Chelsea Gray. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a good one, y'all. This is going to be a good one. So far, Olivia Miles has 8 points, 2 assists, 1 board. You can kind of see overperforming, not really missing too much. Her line has risen to 26.5, 7 assists, 3 threes. She's already made 2 of them. So her lines are switching right now. You can see for the year he's averaging 19 points, 6 assists. Let's see. Who else we got? Courtney's got only one shot so far. What else we got? Wonder if Chloe Bibby gonna get in the game for the Lynx. But you can see piece of Collier, 2 points there, 1 of 2. And right now, as far as effective field goal percentage, 73% starting for the Lynx. So the Aces are going to try to bring them back to life before they let that get out of hand. Aces are shooting their typical right now. So they can get a couple stops. Maybe they get back in it here. Only down 2. Man, that game last night with Caitlin and this Caitlin and Paige, it was nuts. Let's see. Make sure you're hitting that like button and all that. I think I will go with a water, please. Water. Yes, sir. And I think we're about back now. Wow, this is like one of her best seasons. So we're back. Becky Hammond looking like she's not happy. Mr. Svender, what's going on? Long time member. Yes, sir. We here. I am in Atlanta. The tickets are kind of insane for Fever and Dream tomorrow. I'm monitoring them. If they drop to a certain level, then I'll pick some up. But if not, thank you. Appreciate you. Yamamoto with the 2-hand shot. Yes, sir. Glad to be here. I'm monitoring the prices. If they're too crazy, and right now they are crazy. Oh my God! Wilson threw Collier's shot. Sent that to the Vegas Strip. Yeah, if it's too much, I think I'm gonna just watch it at the house. But I went to the game earlier this season. Courtney for 2, and it gets the roll. Stud Buzz in the building. They're in the big arena. Whenever Caitlin come to town, they for sure go to the big arena. All right, Collier set a screen for Courtney. Courtney got trapped, kicked it back to Collier. Turner's there. That's a tough person to shoot over. She draws the brick. Jackie Young was dribbling kind of out of control, but draws a foul. 16-16 so far. Still very quiet for Kayla McBride No shots attempted, 7 minutes, and she's going to the bench. I don't know. That wouldn't be my strategy. And she got 2 fouls. Don't love that. Where we at? Oh, turn around. That's a tough shot for anybody. Asia comes up short. And here comes Court. Give it to her. Jewel Lloyd cannot guard you. Let's go, Courtney. Hits the 2. Smooth. That's a layup. Here comes Jewel Lloyd. Though Wilson can't handle the pass. Yamamoto recovers. Two-hander. Nope. She launched that joint from way back there. Courtney Williams gets her on board. Goes out of bounds, though. Tough. Yeah, Asia, that wasn't it. You better step up. Courtney checking out now. Olivia Miles is back. Love to see it. Dorka Juha's in. Nia Coffee guarding Asia, trying to be physical. Asia, you foul her, she gonna yell in the sky and get the and one. You just you got to deal with that. And I don't think they got the bodies to really bother Asia. She's got the size on them. It's not like Leah Boston's in there or anything. So this should be a big Wilson game. She's already got 9 points. Chelsea Gray coming back in. And Miles gets the board off the missed free throw. Give and go, maybe. Caldwell. Back to Miles. It's your time. What you doing? Juhas kicks it into Howard to post up. The 2 former Indiana Fevers going at it. And Natasha Howard takes her to school. Man. Look, man, I wanted Natasha Howard. I wasn't in a rush to get rid of her from the Fever, but, tough. That is like Kevin McHale style right there. Asia's out. All right, let's see what this offense look like. They're going to run through Nalissa right now. Nalissa, tough shot, draws the call. Nalissa Smith, a superior talent scout out there. Those of you know that, y'all know. Her showing Justine Passat. I wonder if she's going to get in the game. Former Indiana Fever. A lot of former Indiana Fevers out here. All of them are power forwards, kind of hilariously. So tomorrow at 5, Indiana and Atlanta. 7 o'clock, Portland and Phoenix. Man, I don't know. I might just have to stay home, watch both games. And Sunday, well, tomorrow is Sunday. What the hell? Dallas and Golden State. That's going to be good, too. Man, that's like a triple header right there. Yeah. A lot of people were they were kind of hard on Natasha Howard, but I'm like, yo, they weren't running pick and roll really last year. That's her bread and butter. Howard, tough score. Yo, when Asia's not in the game, that Aces offense gets real interesting. It gets real interesting, brother. I'm telling you. She's going to have to play a lot of minutes. I think Jackie Young's out too right now. Yeah, it's just Chelsea in there. They're looking for offense in mysterious places like May Yamamoto. Kicks it to Lloyd. Lloyd with the crossover. Throws the brick up. Here comes Dorka Uhas. Get that thing to Olivia. What you doing? Isolation. Cook. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7. Miles gives it up to Uhas, and she travels. Bad possession right there for the Lynx. I don't know what they was thinking. That's a 1-4 high. Miles drive strong to the right hand. Chelsea Gray trying to pull up. See, she only hits buzzer beaters against the Fever, it looks like. So I still can't believe those 2 shots that she hit against the Fever. Just like, you tip your hat and you're like, you know what? Apparently that's what she does. Reeves showed the way to use Howard effectively when you have a half decent point guard. Yeah, and it's not that like the point guards that were playing for the Fever in Caitlin's place last year were bad or anything, but it's just like they weren't like those offensive threats to really make a shot or a pass happen at any point or whatever. So it really was going through Kelsey and Aaliyah big time there. And I wouldn't call either of them natural playmakers for others. Aaliyah's come along, and Kelsey, she tries. Kelsey worried about getting a bucket for Kelsey. I really can't blame her, though. So, let's see what we got. Yes, sir. Shout out to the members in the building. Members in the building. I need a drop for the members. Like that. Like when I say a drop, I need something like that. So we are at a commercial break right now. We are in the middle of the first quarter. We got 23 for Minnesota, 19 for the Aces. Natasha Howard kind of turned it up at the end there. 9 points and 5 boards right there. So she's, I bet her prop odds are going nuts right now. Her line has changed to 17.5. It was 12.5 in pregame, and 10.5, and then 6.5. So she's up right now. If y'all want to, go and use your Outlier.bet free subscription for the month, and you want to put a little something down on that, that's totally up to you. You just use my link to do it. 60% true shooting percentage for Howard right now. Can't really hate on that. Let's see where we at. All right, here come they're showing the babies right now on the television broadcast. Look, man, we need Olivia to come out with the fro, man, the Dr. J fro. Aces 7 of 18 in the first quarter. That's a little bit of a disappointment, I'd say. Yeah, they're underperforming 44%. And here comes Collier. Kicks it to Uhas. 3, misses. Olivia Miles wide open. The entire defense just stares her down and doesn't try to close out. 3-pointer right there for Liv. Olivia Miles, 11 points, going crazy right now. Here comes Jewel Lloyd. Of course not. Liv, what's up? Yamamoto, terrified, getting crossed by Miles. Oh, my God. She misses, though. Said they leave Olivia wide open. Yeah, man, I guess they're just scared to close out on her. Nalissa gets the board, puts it back in. And here comes Collier with the backup. Oh, no, fade away. She misses. Nalissa Smith. Look, I like Nalissa Smith, too, when she was on the Fever. And she strips Olivia, but knocks it out of bounds. Yeah, man. They essentially got Nalissa Smith for free, man. She was picked second in her draft. There is talent there. Nice scoop by Kayla McBride right there. Tough catch by Wilson. And this Nalissa Smith ball right now. That's 3 in a row for her. 9 points for Nalissa Smith right now. 5 boards. Could be a big game for her. Liv turned the ball over. A little aggressive at the moment. Whoop. And here comes Jackie Young. Kicks it to Chelsea Gray. And they've got the tall defender on her, Nia Coffey. Good defense there. And that looks like that's out on the Aces. I think they might want to challenge. They're checking. Yep. They're challenging. Oh, that looked like it hitting Nalissa on the butt. Oh, they're looking for a foul. They're challenging out of bounds, but that looks like it hitting Nalissa on the hip. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know what their bench saw. But yeah, man. Let's see. What else we got? Let's get it. Courtside, what's good, man? Watching this Aces and Lynx. They on a commercial break right now. Send me that track when you get a chance. I want to listen to it. Right now we got 28-25. Lynx up. Olivia's killing. I want to see Courtney get some more opportunities. Kayla McBride just checked back in. She had, I don't know what team that was that she gave that 43 points, but she's only got one shot tonight so far. So I would look for her to get more involved. Let's see. Let's take a look. Passat, no minutes yet. Let's take a look at Asia. 4-6-9-1-1-1-1-1. She's got the police stat line right there. Oh man. So I was doing my rewatch of The Wire again. It's probably like I don't know how many times I've watched The Wire all the way through, but I've watched it tons of times. And just started episode I finished episode 1 of season 3 just now before we went live. Wonder how long it'll take me to get done with it. But I love when season 4 comes. So looks like we're back. Right? Pinky finger of Natasha Howard. Okay. Yes, sir. Yeah, bro, that's my show, dog. Like, I could talk about that shit all day. Like, I feel like it's like you after you watch The Wire, you go through life differently. Like, just seeing everything you ever deal with differently. That's tough. And make sure y'all follow my man Courtside Media in the comments. Subscribe to his channel. Every night they be going live damn near I think every day if you ever want to get on the panel and all that. He'll let you in there. He nicer than me. You say you don't like the first season. Wow. So I think the first time I watched the first season, I think I was just so in awe of like the violence and all that. I overlooked it starting slow, but I feel like once you watch it a second time, there goes that 3 from McBride. I said McBride was going to get involved. That first season, I feel like I can actually understand what's happening, and it made the first season better for me. Chelsea slapping them hands away. Damn, she on the ground. Yamamoto hit it off the board. Oh, my God. That 2-hand jumper. Oh, we talk about The Wire, Vonda. Used to be on HBO. Ace has got the steal. Here comes Chelsea. Kicks it to Asia to the left hand, and that's going in. That's her shot. 31-30. And Collier blows a layup. When you blow a layup, usually you give up a 3. Bang. That's my there it is. Logic undefeated. You cannot miss layup. If you miss a layup, you give up a 3 on the other hand. I swear. It happened to the Fever like 3 times last night at least. 33-33. And Asia catches it again. Getting to that left hand. That's an easy basket for her. Boy, you got me confused with a man that repeats himself. Yes, sir. Where's Wallace courtside? Where's Wallace? Something going on. I think they called it off the ball on Smith. Melissa in disbelief. She's like, I ain't touch her. Here comes Courtney. That is a tough shot, and it went in over Asia. Oh, my God. What a shot. Wilson answers. So we getting some good shit right now between these two teams. Here comes Liv, kicks it to Collier. Collier pulling up on Asia. Bang. In the face. Yeah, the end. Season 5, man, it is weird, dog. Because, like, the homeless killer thing is, like, they all had to turn on each other. It feels like a show that wasn't supposed to end like that. But they did. I heard they were going to do a 6th show or a 6th season. But they decided against it. And it was going to be, like, about immigration. McBride for three. Bang. But I at least like, you know, I appreciate them wrapping up all the stories. Jackie Young for three. Each team has hit 5 threes so far. This is what I love to see. Over the top to Collier. Jackie fouls. Collier's to the line. Yep, McBride for three. Crazy how the little kid caught Omar slipping in the end. And then, like, all them folks try to take credit for it. Collier makes the second free throw. Let's see what we got right here. 17 for Wilson right now. 11 for Miles. She got 4 assists, but she got 4 turnovers in the first half. That's kind of a lot for her. Cheryl Reed can't really be happy with that. To Wilson. Wilson got 19. She about to go for 40 tonight, it looked like, dog. Yeah, man. Lynx is tough. Both these teams tough. What a pass by Olivia, but Courtney bobbles it. Here comes Gray. I swear, none of Chelsea Gray's stuff look like it should ever work, but it does. I swear. I swear. Cheryl Reed is pissed. She up off the bench. She like, nah, it ain't going down like this. You know, they both jumped up for Asia like they was going to swat that out the sky. But yeah, man, make sure y'all hitting that like button for your boy. You know, make sure y'all sharing the stream and all that. Take care of my sponsors so they can take care of me a little bit. Let's see. Chelsea Gray has 7 assists right now in the first half. No turnovers. She's killing on the low. McBride is now up to 8. Howard's still stuck at 9. Collier with 7. I'll tell you, though, who I didn't like, that damn Stringer Bell. I thought he was a sucker. And he thought he was smarter than everybody at the end, but he really wasn't. Like, he kept playing them away games. He was a dumb person's idea of a genius. My man was taking classes at community college. I swear, when Omar and Brother Muzon pull up on him, and they basically let him know it's over, ain't no way out. When they do it to him, I run that thing back like 4 or 5 times every time that I watch it, and I just be dying laughing, just hilarious. It's the best. He earned that. Will was good, man. Let's see. And it looks like we're back. I was going to play y'all a song real quick, but looks like we're back. Yep, barbershop deep. Yes. That's what Stringer was, yeah. Okay, she did that to the Wings when she hit them 10 threes. That is crazy, dog. Crazy. Bang. She shoot straight up from the hip pocket. Just, and there it is. Oh, nope. She blew that one. Dog, I knew Kayla McBride was super raw when they went to the finals, and it was nobody else but the only person that could score was her and Collier. Everybody else was doing nothing, and she was on fire. Nia Coffee for 3, the lefty pulls tie game. I'm chilling, Will, catching this WNBA and all that. Probably make a wrestling video later. Where we at? Jackie Short gives it up, but Alyssa gets it back to Jackie Young. Gray over to Lloyd, back, and Smith blows it. That would have been a nice assist. Blue cash right there. Courtney, let's go. Stud bud in the building. 28-7 record. Think about that. They could almost have 30 wins. Yo, Chelsea Gray pushing off with the left hand, with the ball. I don't know. Oh, she crossed her. Gray missed. Where we at? Short. Out of bounds. And it looks like it's off Asia, but she's protesting it. She told him to, I think, look at it closer or something like that. Courtney pulls up. That's my, not money. Not money. I got to say, though, Charlie, missed layups are kind of a way of life in the WNBA because it ain't like it's a dunk they doing. So you dramatically lower your chances from a dunk to a layup. But, yeah, I think last night was crazy. Caitlin should have had, I don't know how many more assists last night. Oh, 5 seconds left. What they doing? Howard gets it in, 48-46. I swear, yeah, nobody thinks about it like that. Because, if you're in the NBA, that's a dunk rather than a layup most times, right? And dunks are just a higher percentage shot. Looks like Wilson's going to the line. Man, they look, if they wasn't friends, man, they'd be out there going at it. Collier and Wilson. Although all that T with A and Fee stuff, that stuff ended. I don't know if y'all peeped that or not. All right, they don't do that no more. Wilson gets the shot, and it's in. Hey, brother. 48 up. Asia Wilson has 19 points in the first half right now, brother. And I think the Lynx are going to get the last shot at a half here. Where we at? Oh, she almost had her. Tough shot. 48-48. Hell of a game so far. Yeah, real good game thus far. Both teams shooting above average right now. The Lynx are shooting 50% from the three-point line. That is a recipe for success. Becky Hammond's getting the interview. And they played to a damn stalemate. I'll say this about Caitlin passing. You said Caitlin's passing too much for your liking. She needs to get 20 shots a game at least. 20 shots is a lot. If you look at the total amount of shots per game, I'm sure I can get stats on this. Hold on. I feel like she takes 18 if I had to guess. Let's go with teams. We need the whole thing. All team stats. Teams. All stats. Okay. So. All right. So, as a team, the Indiana Fever takes 68 shots, 68.9 shots a game, right? Now, to ask her to take 1/3 of the shots, damn near, that's a lot. Especially, yeah. I think Caitlin takes like 14 or 15, if I'm not mistaken. 18 maybe at the most. I'm going to pull it up in a different tab. Let's take a look at it. We're going to share this one instead. Let's see. All right. So, points per game. I guess all stats. Here we go. All right, let's look at Caitlin. Caitlin's taking 15 shots a game. I think adding 5 more shots is a tall task because even Asia Wilson doesn't take 20 shots a game. And I think we would all say Asia is, I wouldn't say a gunner or anything, but like she's just going to always get the most shot attempts, right? Kelsey's right there behind her at 17. But what else is Kelsey out there really on the floor to do? So, like, with Caitlin, she pulls up and ends up with that 15 a game. I think if you can bump that up to at least like 17, I'll live with it. But, you know, that I think needs to come with being mindful of her percentages, too. It's great. Look at her efficiency. Everyone, like, Kelsey gets, says that she's super efficient. Caitlin's actually higher in efficiency, it looks like. That's pretty interesting. Asia takes 17 a game, which is very interesting. Let's see. Yeah, Caitlin's only playing 30 minutes, so that's where your shot differences are probably playing out right there. Let's go back to the team tab. So, and as a team, they take 68. So that's a lot to ask. 3-pointers attempted. The Valkyries are 30. So, like, this is where I want the Fever because the Fever have the percentages, I think, to command the volume. So, like, think about Kelsey, Sophie, AB, Kelsey, and then Caitlin. They should shoot way more threes than they do. Like, the Valks take 4 more threes a game than them. They should be shooting 30. No question. Here we are at halftime. Dog, they showing the MVP race. Oh, this is ISIS picks. They got Asia Wilson, Olivia Miles, and then Kelsey Mitchell. And then they switched to Kelsey Mitchell stats to percentages. Like 50% from field goals, 43% from 3, but no other stats. This is nuts what they're doing. I'm going to show y'all. Brother, Caitlin Clark got to be on this list, brother. I'm sorry. This is what they doing right here. Let me show you. I don't know if it's too bright. If y'all can see it, this is what Ice is saying. Y'all can see. I don't know what they trying to do. That's crazy. Will said, "Can I be real? I'm tired of people that do care about the W pop up to glaze Sophie for things that have all to do with ball. Yeah, they are doing a lot with Sophie Cunningham. I think Sophie's like if you watch the game, she's like one of the best bench players in the league, and that's where it kind of stops. So, but everybody trying to use her as this avatar, they're interested in other stuff. So, they've got Cheryl Reeve, Natalie Nakaze, and Sydney Johnson. I think it's got to be Sydney Johnson because, like, technically, the Valks are not a Yeah. This is Ice Young. We already know she don't be knowing what she be talking about. Yeah, bro. Caitlin's on some animal stuff right now. Like, as far as like she's 21.9 a game, so she's about to crack 22. 8.3 assists and just under 4 boards. Nah, man. They gotta check in with Big CC. Let's see. Franchise leaders. Check Indiana Fever. Let's see. Yo, so Charlie, the interesting thing I saw on Twitter today, I don't know if you're on Twitter, was they were kind of celebrating Caitlin's game last night on the Indiana Fever thing, and they were basically doing all these kind of stat praises and different things to say how much of an incredible game and great season she's having. But they're saying like PG1. It's like, hey, bro, if y'all want to run an MVP campaign, get y'all back straight and do it. But I don't think want to do that. It seems like the evidence is stacking up that they don't want to quite do that. Bonda said Caitlin's points are going to the last 10 games. She's at 26. Yeah, I caught that. That's a hell of an achievement for her. Let's see. What else can I find in this? So, see all scores at the moment. The standings. Both the Dream and the Fever are 8-2 in their last 10. That's interesting. Tomorrow's kind of a separator. Got a chance to go up a game and a half on the Dream, and that's hard to run down by the end of the year. And the Fever and the Aces, they're done for the year. They're a game and a half behind the Aces. So if the Lynx want to help the Fever out, they'll get a win here and try to set the Aces as a 4 seed. Look, man, I think we need Aces versus Dream, and then we need Fever versus Liberty. Like, just for the safety of America, I'm not trying to see no Indiana-Atlanta playoff series. No, it can't happen. I think it's just too much. I think it's just too much. No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to do it. No, I think I was talking about this last night, Charlie, on my post-game stream, to where, if I wouldn't be against, like, if they wanted to give Kelsey Mitchell the MVP, I'd be happy for Kelsey Mitchell, right? However, Asia's gonna win it, so I don't know why everyone's kind of so married to this thing. But I think it is fair to acknowledge, should Kelsey Mitchell get something like that, is like, okay, there's no historical example of like, yo, we're just gonna give a person that isn't even going to lead the league in scoring. Asia's leading the league in scoring, but has no other statistics at all, like barely any rebounds or assists. to give them the MVP of the league. There's just no precedent I can think of for that. Meanwhile, like Caitlin's like a textbook MVP candidate, I would say. But I guess maybe you'll get people arguing the context and the consistency, and I don't know. Yeah, can't do it, Will. I'm not trying to see this race war in this playoff series. Like, we've gone through enough this season. We have gone through enough. A playoff series between the Fever and the Dream this year will break this country. Let's see. I do want to check the advanced numbers for the teams. Yeah, offensive rating, Fever, for sure. They're playing the fastest pace in the league and pace per 40 minutes. They're the best true shooting. Let's see. Pace. Yeah. Net rating. They're third in net rating now. So, yeah, maybe they'll end like with the 3 seed, I think. And that would line them up with the Liberty in the first round. See, the McChronicle, yes, it's been a while. Yeah, I'm good, man. I was going through hell with YouTube, getting everything back right. Broke my channel and then took a while to fix and, ended up getting it done. So here I am. It's kind of hard. Like I went through like pretty much the first 3 months of the season. I was doing YouTube and just for the love of the game. Like I wasn't even like I was demonetized the whole season. I was like, you know what? I think I would like for my time to pay off. So I was like, hey, I need to fall back and then get a case open. But even then, dealing with YouTube was very difficult. I had to, come up with an alternate plan that ended up working. So big shout outs to the wife. Let's see. Charlie says, don't forget, though, the World Cup is before the playoffs, so Caitlin will be playing with Howard and Reese, and they're obviously favorites to win it. Maybe that'll ease some tensions. Maybe, but I think it's beyond the players in the game. Like, it's like everybody watching at this point. I think the players are largely just fine. Ryan and Caitlin, I think, have more of a on-court history at this point, I think, than Angel and Caitlin. I think Angel and Caitlin actually can go up at any time, so let me take that back. But I would prefer to not see it, personally. Even though I could probably attend a playoff game, should the prices not be out of hand, but I'm just glad that they're walking to the playoffs. Like, there's no, you can see, they got the Dallas Wings again next week. You got a chance to put them even further back. So it would be funny for the Wings to end up as an 8th seed, and they got to play the Lynx in the first round and somebody going home in the first. That's tough. I feel like the Liberty have kind of just seen better days. I would love to play the Mystics in the first round, too. If they can make that happen somehow. But if they can do that and somehow get maybe the 3rd seed and end up on the same, then it would probably end up Valkyries and Fever in the second round. Now that right there, the Valks are just a bad matchup for the Fever, but I think over a series they might be able to figure it out. And then Aces and Dream. Yeah, I would love to see the Aces end up as a 4, the Dream end up as a 5. Either way, they're in the 4 or 5 spot. Fever, Liberty, Fever, Mystics, something like that. Or even the Wings. Get the Fever Wings so you get the Caitlin versus Paige playoff matchup. That'll go crazy. And then the other side of the bracket will be Lynx versus either the Dream or Aces. They all got to battle it out, and then hopefully the Fever is waiting for the winner of that side in the finals. So I love baseball, the Macroneal. I just have not followed as closely this season. I'm a Red Sox fan. I heard they won 15 games in a row. But I also lived in, Dunedin, Florida, so I have a fondness for the Dunedin Blue Jays, the Blue Jays single A affiliate, as well as the Tampa Bay Rays. Like, just when you go to games at the Trop, I know people say the Trop is a dump and all that, but man, it's a really good place to watch a game. I'll say that. Let's see. So I know it isn't streamed, but Shibata and Nigel came to work. I was made aware of something that's happening with Jack Perry tonight that's going to be pretty important too, Will. I think that's going to be pretty dope. Let's see. A lot of drama in the Wings Link series. AZ Fudd fans don't like Olivia Miles because what everybody's, yeah, that is true. That is true. And those people were right, because Olivia Miles should have been the top pick. And not only should they have taken Olivia Miles before AZ Fudd, they should have taken our fam before AZ Fudd. Looks like we're back. Collier's at the line. And here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get locked back into baseball. I think it's almost a perfect time because, like, I think the playoffs will be starting the end of next month. Yeah, so maybe I'll get locked back into baseball. I've been wanting to make it to a Braves game out here, but hasn't happened yet. I live so far from the stadium. I literally live about as far away from Braves Stadium as you can, and still be like, yeah, I live in Atlanta. Like, I'm on the complete other side. Tough pass. They turn it over. And here comes Olivia. High pick and roll, and they show the blitz. Collier drives it hard at Asia. Shuffles under, puts the layup in. Yeah. They're fighting it out. She said Asia's flopping. Woo! Even though, like, Collier made that shot, that's a great job of defending without fouling by Asia. Because, like, shots are gonna drop if it's Nafisa Collier. At least you didn't foul. And they're trapping Asia. Asia flips it up with the right hand, but she's going to the line. Fourth foul on Collier. Collier's pissed. I can tell. She tries not to show the emotion, but yeah. Ugh. Was the contact down low on that? Did you guys see that? Did you guys think that was a foul? That's tough. They're taking her out and putting Coffee in. Coffee's at least a good defender. Yeah, that was tough, man. 26, 20-point game for Asia Wilson this year. She's got 21 on the night. And here comes Courtney. Trap. McBride got her three blocked by Talbot. And that's a three going the other way, but Jackie misses. Here comes McBride. Wants to probably get it back. Good handle. Behind the back. Kicks it to Howard. Howard's posting up. Nalissa up with the left. Real smooth. YMCA ball right there by Natasha Howard. (13-7) for Natasha. Here's Wilson. Nalissa Smith balling. Where's she at? Nalissa Smith's got 11. Big three. Oh, my God. And she's all under McBride, and they're going to review that. Closeout. Yeah, that was kind of pissed. If that was Caitlin, I'd be furious. Yeah, let's see this replay. Okay, so Talbot is coming around a screen, jumped, turned around, and she landed on the foot. That's tough. At least she was jumping to block the shot, and it wasn't, like, dirty. Like, old girl Valerie Ayayi, that's on Phoenix, super dirty. Super dirty. Oh, wow, they gave her the flagrant 1 for that. Holy shit. That's tough. I didn't think I thought she contested the shot and kind of got out the way as best she could. That's a tough one. Said 5 turnovers for Miles. That's tough. Yeah. Anybody think she's come back to the pack a little bit? Like, you know, earlier in the season, like she was going so crazy. It seems like she's like slightly turned it down a little bit with Collier coming back. Just slightly. Like from like, you know, if she was at 100 before, she's like at 94 right now. Caleb McBride, of course, makes both free throws. Oh, she got another because it was a 3. If it was CC, ESPN would have started a special broadcast. They might be sending alerts to the phone like, hey, tune in right now. Caitlin Clark has 5 turnovers. That's what they do. Here comes Olivia. Kicks it back, kind of gets off it, and they're playing through Howard in the post right now. They're banging, and Howard, short off the front rim, kicks it to Chelsea Gray. Ace is down 5 here. Could be you want to get a score here. Young does not, and Alyssa misses with the left. And here comes Courtney with the spin. Back to McBride. Look for the 3, but didn't happen. Gives it to Howard. She bricks into McBride. Live wide open, but her shot motion is way too slow. And she gets it. And the Lynx go up by 7 now. They're smelling blood in the water right now, trying to get a little separation. In the corner, Talbot. Coffee takes it from Smith. And here comes Courtney with it. Everybody spreading it out. 13, 13, 11, 11 for all the top scorers. And there's Courtney. She's hard to guard, but misses that one. Here comes J.O. Jackie Young flipping around. Nope. Throws it out of bounds. And the Aces are kind of struggling a little bit to start the second half. They've only scored 4 points thus far, as Minnesota has 11. With Collier in foul trouble, I might add. That's just a dumb foul by Jewel Wood there. Off-ball fouls, that's where I would make people run, I would make y'all run them wind sprints after the game if you commit a foul like that. Coffee. Off ball on McBride. Steal by McBride. Coffee's by herself, but Olivia Miles' handle is ridiculous, bro. Back to Coffee on the side. Puts it in over Asia, and Becky Hammond wants time out. That 3 dropped. $10-point lead for the Lynx, largest lead of the night. Tough pass by Olivia Miles with the no look. Yeah, that's tough, man. Let's see. After 8, it's a front court party for the Aces. Besides that, they're not really getting much. You would think maybe you give Justine Pissat a look in this game, but they're not doing that. Let's see. Let's take a look at Olivia Miles. 13-5 for Olivia Miles right here. Kayla McBride with 11. As I mentioned, super balanced scoring. Only 8 for court. I'm sure she'll pick it up a little more. Collier with 11. And she's got those 4 fouls. She got to be conscious. Any minutes you can steal right now with Collier out the game is for sure something that you want if you're rooting for the Lynx. It's been a good game so far, man. Been a good game. Yeah, Lynx got a lot of ways to beat teams, bro, because, they're a super shooting team. You could play through Nafisa Collier in the mid-post or the low post if you want. They could run pick and roll. They could slow the game down with that pick and roll and just post up with Natasha Howard. And, they're just going to find open shots. Man, if Caitlin was in an offense like that, it would be and the thing is, I think the Fever's offense is really great, all right, but it's not like it's a fluid offense. I would say it's the Lynx remind me of how they play is like the Spurs or whatever, and I feel like the way that the Fever play are just they're trying to just find who's open, which is obviously a good thing. And they have the best offense. So it's hard to say things aren't working when the stats don't prove it. But I feel like if Caitlin was inserted in a Cheryl Reeve type offense, it would be even crazier than what it is in Indiana, if that makes any sense. So Caleb McBride has hit 825 threes in her career. Katie Smith, I remember her back in the day. She was cold. Sue Burr hit 1,001 threes. Diana, 1447. Caitlin come for all that shit. Kelsey Mitchell come for all that. Where are we at? So Jewel is getting guarded, and she gets trapped, kicks it back to Chelsea Gray, bounce pass into Smith, and she gets blocked, loses the ball to Coffee. And here comes McBride. You don't want to call a timeout and then get that out of it. And they're 1 of 7. So that kind of is that's 2 turnovers. And here comes Howard just posting up. It's getting physical. It's getting physical down low right now. Man, look, I ain't never rooting for Jason Whitlock and nothing. I'll tell you that. What Venom does, like, I think me and Venom personally have two different styles of channels, but at the end of the day, we are both like, doing the same thing. We're being independent, content creator and everything like that. So I'm naturally gonna fall on Venom's side or whatever because Jason Whitlock I don't respect at all. Never have, never will. And Venom, quite frankly, was a lot nicer to Jason Whitlock than I would have been. I would have been talking about how none of the black writers at ESPN actually wanted to work with Jason Whitlock when the Undefeated was around, and people were quitting rather than work for Jason Whitlock because they, I would have been real mean to Whitlock. So, yeah. Shout out to Venom. Like I said, I don't think we do necessarily the same kind of videos or anything like that. But ultimately, like, nah, I see the play what Whitlock is doing. Like he's trying to leverage the YouTube content creators who all do all these views like collectively combined. I wouldn't be shocked if he started like coming at more people because he's reached a hand and tried to be friendly with people, but this is only the other side of that. So I don't want no parts or no association or any pieces of ever working with Jason Whitlock. So yeah, I think Venom's like younger than me, so I don't think he knows that stuff either. So like I've never talked to Venom, but I might have to put him on game. Look, like LeVar Ball said, the only thing Jason Whitlock is qualified to talk about is snacks. So Olivia fakes off, throws a three up, and she's short. In the corner for Jewel Lloyd. That's our best spot. Bricks anyway. Asia with the putback and one. Tough basket by Asia. I'm sure she got that. She was happy to get that one on the board. Oh no. Ooh. Coffee is down. Trainer working on her right now. Ooh, she kind of like the leg went like it's like a bad plant kind of. Yes, Will. Exactly. Yeah. So like I think the thing that Whitlock is doing, like, and I've had conversations with a couple of my buddies about it, is like he's trying to basically tap into like the audience, like, and then befriend some of the people that do the stuff and basically give him credibility within, our circle of this thing. So he just doesn't look like he's making random videos. But the thing is, like, like he's not gonna bring. It's hard to really like say. Like he's trying to basically use the credibility, positive or negative. So what he is going to do is try to zap the audiences from everybody else and absorb them into his, to whether he's making negative videos like he's doing, like you said, the heel turn against Caitlyn, or positive videos like he wants to basically y'all to not watch the independent guys, and he wants to like zap that audience for himself. And the thing is, I don't think that'll work, because I think a lot of the people that watch our channels, like you guys, like us for us, and that's like the thing that he doesn't get. Like Whitlock can't just come and watch a game on live with y'all that is not the Indiana Fever even. Like like he can't do that. Like he has to pay so many production people and everything like that. So like he's doing something else. Quite frankly, I don't respect it. So, but like, I don't begrudge anybody for trying to take advantage of his platform and expose themselves to like his audience, like the larger audience and stuff like that. I don't begrudge anybody for doing that. But I know what it is from Whitlock's perspective. Tried to throw a pass there, but Courtney got in the way of Asia, and they call a foul on Courtney there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch Collision later. I heard it's supposed to be good this week. Asia makes a free throw. She's got 26 on the game, it looks like. 26 for Asia, and they're applying some pressure, and they've somewhat chopped the lead a little bit, 62-57. This is a chance for Minnesota to run away, but it's hard to do that on the road. What is this lineup Cheryl got in right now? She got somebody just handling the ball that's not Olivia Miles. Miles gets it back, sidestep to the right, tough look, and bricks that to the right of the rim. Nah, you can't blame Olivia Miles for that shot, because somebody threw that joint back to her with like 4 seconds remaining, and that dribbled the shot clock down. Yeah, Jackie Young be acting like she don't know what she's doing at the end of games sometimes. So I think that's the difference between her and like a real superstar, personally. Like, man, in the playoffs last year, man, she was trying to get that game to the Indiana Fever, and she almost did. She was trying so hard. McBride draws a foul there, and they got a 3-point lead they're clinging to, which without Collier, I mean, this is as good as you can expect. Those are two vets going at it, and McBride and Lloyd. They know all the tricks. The Aces are challenging this. I guess. Yeah, it should be a fun fourth. Absolutely. Let's see. Let's see what's on Twitter right now. Anthony Edwards has the best commercials, man. He said, "Do you drink Sprite?" Damn. That's crazy. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and MVP already abandoned Shane Taylor promotion after getting paid by them. Oh, man. I don't love that. They get 6 fouls in the W. I remember when I first started watching, I thought it was 5 also, but it is 6. All right, Ace's game is back on. Unsuccessful challenge here by the Aces. Like I said, old vets, they know all the tricks. I don't know what Jewel Lloyd is doing. And it goes in. What the fuck? Oh, my God. What a 3. Olivia in the paint. And it's good. I don't know what Jewel Lloyd was doing. She just threw up a miracle and it went in. Asia going to the line. Can't leave it up to the refs. If you play the Aces, man, you gotta not foul. Don't let her go to the line. She just got 30. Let's see. She is 9 of 10 from the line tonight. McBride going back. Coffee wide open. They do not swing. They leave her wide open, and she makes them pay for 3. Up by 5 is the Lynx now. Let's see. Young's got a chance. Wilson's going inside him. It's stolen. Here goes McBride. Are you going to go for the layup? They got a chance to get a 2 for 1. They got to go. 2 for 1. Miles whips it across. Another 3 for Coffee. The saxophone's getting louder. Yeah, it's tough, Kenny. It's tough to guard her sometimes, no doubt. She can't do this by herself. Somebody else got to step up with her. Yep, Minnesota got one more chance. And here comes Miles on Yamamoto. She looked like barbecue chicken, and she gets to the line. And the glasses get knocked off, so you know it was a foul. That is a way to sustain by Minnesota right there, because Vegas seemed like they were just going to keep mucking it up and slowing it down and getting to the line. Miles is tough, dog. Nobody should be hating on Olivia Miles at all, bro. Like, she's nice. She been nice. She was nice in college. I remember that game. I think it was like the 2024 season. It was at USC, and like they just destroyed Juju and them. Oh my God. Coffee just missed a three. Okay, to end the quarter. 74-64. Lynx up by 10. Ooh, baby. That is something right there, man. Sonia Citron had 21 points, 6 boards, 8 assists. Make sure you like this video and all that. Any questions, any super chats you want to send? We weren't sure. They are read off. Make sure you visit the sponsors as well. Let's see. Let's see what other So Hechicero beat Brian Cage. Let's see. Yo, these are some big gentlemen in this boxing match that I'm seeing on Twitter. It just said hope shots fall. Wow. They're looking crazy. That's crazy. All right, here we go. Let's start the fourth. Courtney is like, nah, man. She is disagreeing with the call heavily. Heavily disagreeing with the call. Jackie Young had 6 turnovers tonight, 3 of 9 with 8 points. Ten of 14 with 30 points. That's insane. And here comes Chelsea Gray trying to bump, and Lloyd has 5 seconds to do something with it. Tough shot, and she goes off the glass with it. 8-point game here. Courtney, give it back to her. Collier back in the game. Trying to not get a screen foul. They're selling out to get a ball to Collier, but the thing is, the Aces have a lot of length. They got Brianna Turner out there. Lloyd's tall for her position. Long arms everywhere. Olivia way back. 24 seconds. Was that clapping? Should that clapping have been a technical or no? Y'all let me know. Chelsea tries to dribble through, gets stripped, turns it over. Here comes Olivia. Oh, my God. Cross the life out of Chelsea Gray. And we got a switch, but it goes off Turner's foot to out of bounds. Here comes Courtney. She throws a bad pass. Howard doesn't see it coming. Yamamoto bringing it up. Yamamoto with the two-hander, and it's in. Here's a 3. Asia Wilson's on the bench, and they're letting him chop into the lead. This is not what you want if you're the Lynx. Courtney for 3. Big bricks. Been a tough night for Courtney. 4-12. And there it is. Nalissa for 2. And the Lynx got to call timeout. Cheryl's pissed because they let them chop the lead without Asia. Lynx are in trouble. Saxophone's getting louder. Who y'all think gonna win, man? It's looking close, man. They're getting Asia this break. She's gonna come in rested. Probably just gonna live at the free throw line, honestly, the rest of the game. She not getting much help aside from Nalissa. But they're getting someone to step up, a little new each time. Let's take a look at Asia scoring. As I mentioned, 10 of 14, 30.6 boards. She is always going to try to put the ball in the basket. Wow. Almost in. Let's see what we got right here. And here we go. Are there any preseason football games on right now? Am I tripping? Three-point game. We should get a good finish here. We should see something. McBride missed a three. Lloyd got it. Tough shot by Gray, and it goes. They have chopped the lead to 1. Here comes Olivia Miles. Kicks it to Collier. Collier for 3. Bang. Collier for 3. Chelsea Gray misses a 3. Rebound for Olivia Miles. Bringing it up. Looking to slow it up and get a good shot. They run a pick and roll. Kicks it to Collier. Wide open. Bang. Collier opens the lead right back up. Back-to-back threes. Man, this team is going to be dangerous, man. Collier, tough. 80-73. They had just cut it to 74-73. Becky Hammond's probably ripping them a good one right now. Man, I miss working out. Man, Jackson, you're old enough to be our father. Christian Cage, who says I'm not? That's great. Let's see. Yeah, man. 80-73 here. Even they're not really getting much out of, relatively speaking, from McBride and Williams right now. It's really been, Olivia Miles gone quiet after, cooking in the first quarter. She's just kind of passing the ball right now. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scorers in double figures. And if Courtney gets one more basket, they'll have 6 people in double figures as compared to the Aces who only have 2 people in double figures. I think that's something we should actually be taking note of, as we get towards the end of this game. We're back. So right now, you would think they're trying to get a 3 or a layup, and there's your 3. Jewel Lloyd, big bricks. That ain't what they want. Here comes Miles. Walking it up. Ooh, that's a travel, brother. Where are you going? And Coffee is guarding Wilson, pushing her all the way out. And they're calling ridiculous fouls on Collier right now. They are calling absolutely shambolic fouls on Nafisa Collier right now. Nothing even happened. That is. Don't love that. Here goes Smith. Coffee blocks it. Smith goes back, gets it and scores, wants to foul. Very upset she didn't get it. But Melissa's been awesome tonight. All game. Only real help that Wilson's had. 15 and 10 for Melissa. So you get away from Dejanay Carrington. Good forward right there. Miles deflected by Gray. Chelsea Gray and Courtney Williams talking to each other. I think they may have been teammates in Connecticut, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Melissa giving it to the ref right there. Been a good matchup between Howard and Smith. Miles, what the hell? Oh, okay. It was a shot clock. And Miles in the corner, wide open, catches him lacking, puts the 3 up, but it's off the foot of Howard. It's going the other way. Tell you, man. That's why Melissa Smith got cheered when she came back to Indiana the first time. They might want to go to Melissa. That's tough. She's setting double screens. Lloyd, ISO, they're going for a pick and roll here. I get that to Asia. Asia for 3. Short. Big brick. Nia Coffee and Melissa Smith getting tangled up down there. Olivia probing. Kicks it to Williams. Very short. Gets her, follows her shot, and she's in. That's 6 players in double figures for the Lynx. And they just been quicker all night. Yeah, I think I noticed Jackie Young not taking over how she did against the Fever. Wilson loses it, kicks it to Jackie in the corner. Jackie throws up a brick. Another big rebound for Nalissa, and Coffee knocks Nalissa out damn near. It was like she would set a screen or something, but like just pushed her. That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, she extends a little bit forward and catches her in the chin, and she flies back. Claron wins. These refs are ass. Yeah, the refs. Yeah, I don't know. Because if she gets hit in the chin, it's not a flop. But like, I don't know. The way she comes back is like very aggressively and floppish. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what the refs think. Justine Passat, no minutes tonight. Vonda said that's a flop. Mish said looks a little sketchy. Hey, my man D Mac. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Have a great night at work, man. Try to get through. We've been watching a good game here tonight. Just standing there. Vonda, the refs always helping the Aces in the fourth. Look, can't deny that. Yeah, Melissa's not a great free throw shooter. She's got kind of a herky jerky motion where she just shoots these rainbows. Here comes Miles. She's got Lloyd on her now. Catches Smith on the switch. She's going through the legs. Blows right by her to the rim for the lay. For two. She was like, may I have this dance? 19 for Olivia. Kicks it to Smith. The Aces offense looks disgusting right now. I don't know what they're doing. Chelsea Gray, give her the ball and she'll figure it out. Gets the mid range right there. The spacing was atrocious right there. Jackie Young all over Miles. Catching the list on the switch again. She's going to try to take her again. She goes to the left this time. Gets in for the layup. They're literally putting her on a big and saying, hey, Olivia Miles, it's a foot race to the rim. Can you catch up? Asia to Jewel Lloyd. Asia. Lloyd for three. Bang. And they cut it to 4. Cheryl Reeve is standing up right now. And they're running high screen and roll. Nalissa Smith again catches a jumper this time. Brick from Miles. Wilson with the board. Kicks it to Lloyd. And we got Chelsea. That's who I want with the ball. Nalissa Smith fights back. Throws it off the board. Doesn't get it to drop. And here comes Miles. Has Asia. Barbecue chicken. And Wilson fouls her pretty hard. And she goes flying. She like gives her the extension. Smart. I thought Courtney almost got a piece of that. Yeah. She gave her a little bit of, Ice is Young crying for the Aces. Look, man, the Aces been benefiting for like half a quarter from the refs. They have like put Collier on the bench the whole second half. I don't want to hear it, Ice Young. 23 for Miles. Here comes Gray. Howard coming out on the switch, lobs it up to Asia, throws it back, and here comes Gray with the awkward shot. Misses, front rim. Collier gets the board, swings the bows, and here comes Olivia Miles. Oh, baby. Star time. Got Asia on the switch. Lobs it down. Gets to Collier, and Talbot fouls her. Man. Miles flips it up off the board. Doesn't get it. Wilson backing down. Ends up getting out of nowhere. And Howard gets gets the foul called on her for bumping Asia before she catches the ball. 109 left in the fourth. Ace is down 6. They need a few miracle plays to happen right now. All right, 88-84. Where we at? All right, let's take a look at the scoreboards here. What can the Aces do? Like, look at this. I don't know if you can see this box score right here. Like, Jewel Lloyd has come on to give them a little something, right? What? It's Nalissa. Jackie Young has been 3 of 10. They need Jackie Young to do something. That's what they need. And then it's just super balanced for the Lynx right there. They have only 6 players that have scored, but each of them in double digits. For me, it's Olivia Miles, and I'm screening for each of their bigs. And I'll live with whatever decision Olivia Miles wants to make. Olivia Miles like got those back-to-back buckets on Alyssa Smith, and that right there is like, that's what you want. I would too. Here comes McBride, inbounds into Miles. And this out of bounds. They almost had Collier by herself on Talbot. Ooh, what they doing? Oh, man. Turns it over. Bad pass by Courtney. Here comes Jackie. She asked for a screen. Or Asia to come get it. Give and go. Talbot by herself. Oh, big bricks. Foul game. Run away. And McBride dribbling it casually. And she gets the ball taken, but somehow the Lynx, yeah, they're calling timeout now. That was real casual. Yeah, good defense by Jewel Lloyd. Absolutely. Oh, man. All right, Courtney Williams. This is interesting, man. Who's going to the line? Courtney? Yep. Bang. Makes them both. 6-point game here. Jackie Young throws a brick up, and that's going to be probably it. They called a timeout before the three got off. All right. I'm going to be right back. I have to use the restroom. Appreciate y'all hanging out. All right, 13.6. Let's see what's going on. What's going to happen. I didn't miss anything, so that's good. What are they going to run here? Jackie. Give and go, of course. Big shot to make. Chelsea Gray right there. And they foul Collier. Big shot by Chelsea Gray. Always going to hit a big shot. That's crazy. That is crazy. Her stats about to go up to 99 overall now. Y'all know how Chelsea Gray get down. Collier. Cold as ice. Collier, cold as ice right there. And there it is. Whoop, there it is. 5-point game. Lynx on top. Lynx with 6 players in double figures against a defending champs. Imagine if we had that. I think it can be done. I think it can be done. You can get Sophie warmed up. I just got to pick a big, though. Ooh, bad pass. And that's going to be it. The Lynx gonna wrap it up. That's it. Yeah, man. That's tough, dog. They they earned that win tonight. So the Lynx defeat the Aces tonight, as you can see, and we're gonna get the scoreboard out of here. 92-87. What a game for Olivia Miles. 23 points, 8 assists, 4 boards. Coming up big in the fourth. The Lynx get their 29th win on the year. Awesome for them. They're basically stiff arming. And don't look now, but the Aces and the Fever are tied in the loss column, both with 12 losses. So never know how this thing can end up playing out. The story of the game is balance. Let's listen to what Fee has to say.
Down the stretch for the win.
15 row wins. Miles had 5 turnovers. Appreciate you hanging out, Charlie. That was a hell of a game. So, yeah, I think where it kind of went wrong for the A's is kind of a disaster class for Jackie Young, I would say. And, Jackie basically, threw up an 8-point game, 9 assists and 6 turnovers. That is not the standard. Like that is not it for Jackie Young right there. She kind of looked out of place all night. 3 of 11 from the field, -5 for the night. Asia Wilson kind of went quiet down the stretch in the fourth quarter. You would think they would have tried to play everything through her. Take a look at the fourth quarter stats. She was 0 of 1 in the fourth quarter. How do you have a fourth quarter and you only get Asia Wilson 1 shot? And nothing else. She does nothing else from the field. That's kind of if you put it on you're the MVP and you were killing, and then she just stopped attacking. I don't know what happened for Asia there. But yeah, man, Collier came in 8 points in the fourth. Let's take a look at her fourth. I'm gonna pull it in the joint here. Let's take a look. All right, so Collier right here went 6 of 11 and then 2 of 2, and she went to the line there in the fourth. And you can kind of see she only played 25 minutes due to foul trouble, but she was very effective in her minutes. It says she's -4, but it didn't seem like that. This was a Natasha Howard versus what's her name? Nalissa Smith game. Nalissa Smith had a really good game. 17 and 12, 7 to 13 from the field, 57 on the true shooting, and only 1 turnover for her. Turnovers for your bigs can be problematic because it's not like they have the ball that much. Yeah, McBride and Williams pulled just enough together in the backcourt to support, Olivia Miles cooking. Like that's pretty much what it came down to. Yeah, they were doubling Asia. Yeah, they were. But honestly, you got to fight through those doubles. you got if you, especially with the lack of offense all right, Chelsea Gray is never going to be a super scorer. Jackie Young's cold as ice. Stephanie Talbot, you're not giving her the ball. Jewel Lloyd, you don't want her to be your primary option. They almost have no other choice but to try to force it to Asia. Even if you have to, screen high to clear out an entire side for her and really make people pay. I thought they did a good job trying to address that by getting the ball to Nalissa, but Nalissa Smith is going to only give you so much. Like 17 is a lot for her. So, yeah, but either way, I had fun watching this game with you guys here this evening. And, I would love if you guys checked out my sponsors in there. If you guys want to keep supporting the channel, hit that like button. You throw the super thanks through as well. We got all that stuff turned back on for you guys. But yeah, man, I'm going to wrap it up before I lose my voice. And, maybe play the video game or hang out with my wife, one of the two. So I'll holla at y'all, and we'll see you next time. This is One Lifetime.